so basic form 1 is our white belt level form. There's 20 steps. There's 2 moves in this form, down, block, and punch. But there's a sequence of 20 steps. So we're going to look to the left. You're going to lead with your right hand. Your left hand's going to come up by your upper shoulder. You're going to step out with your left foot into a front stance. When your foot lands, as we step in motion, you'll see her do it. Your hand is going to land at the same time of your foot. You're going to slide that arm down. And if you notice, it's about a hand's distance away from her knee. Okay, now from there, when you step, we're going to step with the right foot, punch a middle punch with the right hand. So we're going to lead with the left, step in, slide your feet, land in a front stance. Okay, this is a middle punch. It's coming right to the middle of your chest, kind of where that patch is on your uniform. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, opposite way. So your front foot is the one that's going to push off and turn. So the same hand and the same foot that's already out is the one you'll be blocking with. So you're going to look to your right. You're going to bring your right hand up across your shoulder. You're going to push off with your right foot, swing that left arm around to help you turn your hips, lead in that direction, and block. Okay, and again, you can see that this is a front stance is shoulder width apart, about 3 foot lengths. The right hand is about a hand's distance above that leg, protecting the leg. The left hand is chambered above the belt. So when you step, you're going to lead with your right hand as you step to move. Step in with your left foot, punch with your left hand, middle punch. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to look down the middle of this form. You're going to look to your left. You're going to bring your left arm up. Lead with your right hand, pointing the direction that you're going. Push off with your front foot. Step out towards the middle. Front stance, down block with your left. So it will always have the same side on this form. If you have your left leg out, you have your left hand, and vice versa. So now you're going to step with your right foot, middle punch with your right hand. So watch the hand and foot land at the same time, right there. So you're right down the middle of your center line of your body. Remember, nose to belly button is your center line. You're going to step with your left hand. Your right hand is already leading, so step halfway first. On the second part of your step, that's where you get that push and pull to do the punch. Okay, we're going to step and punch one more time with a key up. When you key up in this form, there's 2 key ups. Remember, those are the 2 times that you turn with your back leg, because all the other turns will be with your front leg. So your left arm's going to come up across your right shoulder. You're going to look over your left shoulder. So we're going to go 270 degrees. You're going to bring your left leg around behind you, swing that right arm around to get that lead, and low block with your left hand. So hand and foot, same distance. Okay, now step with your right foot, punch with your right hand, middle punch. They're all middle punches on this form. And whenever you move, think look, lead, block. So we're going to look to the right. We're going to bring that right hand up, lead the left hand. So that left hand will swing around to the right. That helps you get your hips turned. Turn all the way with your right foot to the right, and low block with your right. So we're on the same side. Okay, now with your right arm coming up to a lead, your left arm is going to step and punch. And we're doing this in steps so you can see the motion, but when we do it all at one time, your hand and your foot will land at the same time. So we're not going to make that lead a separate movement. It's going to be part of your movement. So now we're going to look back down the middle. We're going to go back the way we came. So as your left arm comes up, your right hand's going to lead down the middle. You're going to push off with your left foot and come back down the center line, hand and foot landing at the same time. We're doing the same thing we did on the way up. You're just going on the way back now. So on the way up, we did 3 punches. We'll do the same thing on the way back. So step right, punch right. Step left, punch left. And on this third one, step right, punch right, and key up. Good. Now remember that left back leg is going to be our turning leg. We're going to turn with our back leg every time we key up. So the left arm's going to come up. So we're going to look over our left shoulder as we're bringing our left arm up, pushing that left leg all the way around, swinging the right hand around, and block. Perfect. Okay, so the last 4 steps are the same as the first 4 steps. When you step with your right foot, you're going to punch with your right hand. So that lead comes up as you start moving. Step, middle punch. Great. Now the right foot and the right hand are going to go to the right. So we're going to look over the right shoulder. Right hand comes up. Left hand leads to the right side. Push off with your front foot. Step all the way around 180 degrees. Down block. And you can notice all these stances are the same. Whichever foot you have out, you have that hand out. So now you're going to step left and punch left. Middle punch, and that's our last step. So paro means end. You'll come back to a ready stance. You'll come back with your left foot, and then your left foot slides in and you'll bow. Shop means rest. So you are done. Excellent job.